It is Happy versus Kaho. It is the overall best Undead against the overall best Night Elf. You can argue that Life is better in the Night Elf versus Undead matchup, but Kaho is the better player across all matchups. Kaho is currently the best performing Night Elf player in the league. It is #1 versus #3 in the point per map match ranking. Happy goes into this as the favorite, but this is also the strongest Kaho that I've seen in a while. He made it to top 2 WSB, top 4 performances B Cup, and the second best player, the best non-undead player in this league. It's lining up to be a banger match. Everybody is waiting for the S tier Night Elf player with consistency. I think Kaho has the highest potential of everyone. We need the breakout performance. He made it to a final day of a tournament many times and then he crumbles. Opening up with DK and Ghouls. Opening up with Demon Hunter and Archers. It is the standard program for now. Yesterday we've seen a show match, Happy versus Life. Mentioning that a couple of times, that Life is the best Night Elf versus Undead player. And it was a 4-3 in favor of Happy, but it was close. So maybe some game tape for Kaho there. Maybe a good warm-up for Happy as well. But I think Kaho and Life are playing a little bit differently. Kaho has a newly found love for Immolation level 2. I'm very curious if we see that. We got Wisps everywhere. You gotta be on your toes throughout the entire early game. There could be ghoul pulls, there could be tower pushes, there could be expansions or fast techs. Both have to scout each other quite a bit, but it seems like we have a little bit of a gentleman's agreement that we just creep. Tech. And we get the Demon Hunter to a meaningful level. We have good survivability, which I still think is the key in this matchup. I said it many times. Careful, buddy. Keep the Demon Hunter alive and your chances of winning skyrocket. That is a very simple thing to say, of course. Not that easy to execute. I get that. But you know, what I mean is shift your priorities towards keeping the Demon Hunter alive instead of doing fancy things with, let's say, an archer. So far, oh, detonate for extra experience. Nice. So far, I think Kaho doesn't seem frightened. Kaho doesn't seem like he thinks he's hopeless. And especially on, like, I think it's a good sign for him that Autumn Leaves is a neutral map. Oh, surround maybe. No, Arch is too fragile. And there was dust.
Player's forces are under attack.
Autumn Leaves has led to a lot of Night Elf wins alongside Echo Owls. So Happy is getting a lot more dust these days versus Orc and Night Elf. Not letting any opportunities pass to get kills. Hunter's Hall, ready. Tech, almost finishing. Nice to see an early Hunter's Hall. An incredibly passive game so far. Happy can be satisfied with the level 2 Demon Hunter. Kaho can be satisfied seeing Happy on one base, and he claims control over the tavern. Wonder if it was Happy's plan to go for a Naga as well, or if it's more of a Lich play. I don't think he's really in a position to go for some tempo. In the past encounters that I've seen, Happy was rather heavy on tier 3 expansions, while the rest of the world is on tier 1 expansions, 1-0 and Labyrinth. First and foremost. Happy not a fan of that. Nice body block. But Demon Hunter dribbles through. And that's the first ghoul kill. It is a recipe to success. Killing ghouls early when they don't have frenzy. And Kaho shows some balls here. Number 2. Obviously, if you kill the ghouls here, you won't be facing them later. No Lich, this is also confirmed by Kaho, can't get the kill. Wants to save the Naga. I don't think that's possible anymore. DK trying to get up front. Doesn't really work, and maybe Kaho is just diving for the ghoul kill. Happy usually saves these ghouls to this position. Now he does. Kaho playing with fire here. No boots is so squishy, so risky. Nice body block by Happy. Not going for a surround, just damage. Can the Naga reach, or will this be the town portal? The block is absurd. And he gets up front once again with the help of the Frost Arrow and forces the town portal eventually. Time that Kaho used already for the shop creep, which is quite nice actually. But of course, Happy continues his creeping at the consumable camp. 2.7 DK against 2.3. A demon with the town portal lost. That's a little bit of a loss. Phenomenal block. Is it level 3? Happy usually calculates this perfectly. What's the stutter stepping? Is he min-maxing the DK attacks with stutter stepping? No way, bro. Okay. Naga close to level 2. Happy back to the next spot. But Kaho claiming in the middle. There's so much crowd control in a tier 2 Night Elf army with Frost Arrow and Dryad Poison. There shouldn't be a way to contest. And if Kaho gets both middle camps, that's a huge win. But Happy doesn't want to give this up. That's a freebie. Might need a Fork Lightning for the kill. Gets it. Ring of the Archmagi. Super useful. More damage, more HP, more everything. And the Book of the Dead, which can be used if we're on low destroyer numbers especially. Is this the old Happy back? 9 minute 30 push and kill? Or will we pivot? No staff yet for Kaho, but an excellent Demon Hunter inventory. 2 consumables for Happy. Wouldn't be atypical yesterday. He didn't go for the consumables. Is this Naga 3? Yes, it is. Needs a little bit more time. He will get that time. Oh, this is amazing. Now, we have a shop, right? Kaho needs a staff. He's able to afford it. Ideally, you want an invul potion, anti-magic heal potion, anything to keep you alive. But Happy realizes this is not something I can fight. I gotta pull back. And I don't think that's great necessarily. Book sold to the shop. That's fair. If you need the resource, if you can trade it for an orb, that's a no-brainer, of course. But we've slandered the Book of the Dead a bit in the past. And then we were surprised. So, credit where credit is due. Sometimes the Book of the Dead can help you out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expo coming up on both sides. Love that proactive counter expansion by Kaho. To me, that shows confidence. He's not waiting for the attack to come in. He doesn't have evasion yet, which is a bit of a liability. But yeah, Happy playing an extremely slow game. For his standards. I would love to see the Demon Hunter burning more at this stage. But oh, he got the invul potion from the shop. little bit of an oversight maybe. Happy's Naga isn't level 3 yet. I don't think the Coil Nova risk is that high, and expansion didn't pay off yet. Kaho looking good so far. Is forcing a Destroyer Morph. And with that, he's satisfied already. Let the mana tick down. Let the bodies hit the floor and let the mana points drop down. No transition yet into talents whatsoever. He realizes what the real DK is. Didn't stand up from the horse, but still. Now, a lot of mana is burned. I don't think this does much, to be honest. Even with the staff. Calculated. That's Naga level 3. Big step up for Happy, who realized, okay, you're on to something. Staff on cooldown. No second staff yet. Demon Hunter needs survivability. And I love that. More armor, more HP with basically every single item you got. It is about survivability. Damage is coming by itself. So, similar situation here. Can Happy do something? Heal scroll very early on. Nuke on the Naga. Almost out of the fight. Reinforcements coming in. Both players broke. The big first fight of the game. Invul Reju applied super quickly. Bears in the back. It's an interesting fight setup. Dryad saved for now. Double kill for Happy though. Bear also falling. This is a 10 supply lead, but maybe can turn this around with a strong Demon Hunter. Ghoul dead. Fiend dead. With that, the Dryads might shine a little bit more. Very little attention to the heroes, but there it is! Naga falls in seconds. Can he get some bears? Can he get the DK? He has a potion, doesn't want to use it just yet. Kaho down in supply, but losing the control thanks to the Naga kill. Not enough burst damage here. This was also an investment into 3 destroyers who you don't really want in a around 50 food army. Kaho is cooking. Kaho is cooking. Two expos up. Happy 2 base, Kaho 2 base. Any transition? So will we stick with Dryad Bears? Both gunning for the red spots. Lich will be 3 if crept correctly. Immolation for free is probably an item for the shop. DK is taking a beating here. Jeez. Cow 51 food. Not ideal. Happy is taking a lot of time here. This creep spot didn't go as planned. Now he gets it though. Cow got a... what do we got? Helm of Valor. Kinda solid. Cow arrives a little bit too late. And Happy is transitioning into Abominations. Kaho with his signature Potom. He brought that play into the game. It holds great value if there's Burrow. That is not the case just yet. 4 destroyers, no mana. Naga is here. Demon Hunter, no invuln this time, but the staff should be ready. Bears disappearing in seconds. Reju available. There should be a lot of Dispel, but not just yet. Demon Hunter runs the show. Great damage, of course, coming from Lich and Naga. Happy realizes there's very little anti-air for now. No crows. How long can he keep the Demon Hunter in the fight is the question. Fork Lightning with the Fiend kill. Both are racing towards the shop. A heal scroll would be great. DK out of the fight, chasing, but fantastic appliance of Frost Armor. Happy is taking control of that fight, but we know these supply numbers can swing in no time due to destroyers being 5 supply. Trying to save the Naga into the safety of the tower. Staffing out now. And a little bit of recovery. Happy holds, but he lost pretty much everything on tier 1 and tier 2. The dead weight destroyers are a problem. Kaho can recover. One more fight with the heal scroll would be great. We got double orb, double staff. Excellent. Demon Hunter on the way to 5. I think on even economy, Kaho is totally fine trading XP. I feel like he's ignoring the DH way more than usual. Yeah, I don't see much Coil Nova Fork Lightning early on in the fights. Circlet. More survivability. Incredible. I love it. Statue. Ooh, statue for free would be nice to stall more time. But no poison. That's the coil. But that's the second last one, maybe. Steph must be ready. Steph is ready. How do you replenish mana on a destroyer? You can siphon it from a statue. But then the statue is empty. Economically, Kaho is playing a more conservative game. Happy is in upkeep pretty much the entire game. Or if you dispel something. True. Like if there's roar and you dispel, you get mana back too. Happy has a habit of slaughtering this horse. You notice? It's not the first time we see this. Happy constantly slaughters the horse. Maybe a sponsorship with Beefy coming in soon. In war, man gotta eat. If only he had the level 5 DH. I'm not sure if I agree with no transition. No MG, no crow, no hippo. Excellent undead hero positioning. Mana burn is rough. Demon Hunter with the redo dispelled immediately, but also reapplied with a Care Bear parked in the back for exactly that purpose. Ancient of War might help a little bit. DK far forward, getting punished pretty much immediately. Here's the town portal after a coil. No Nova anymore, but he keeps the demon on 5. No kills basically for Kaho here. How do you get this level 5? These players are on such an absurdly high level, by the way. Love how we had the Adept Bear parked here, so he runs in with the Demon Hunter, catches the hits, gets the redo applied once, have it dispelled, and then a bear prepared for another redo because it's on cooldown. Awesome. Another circlet. And triple orb. Noticeable also that Kaho is not really spamming mana burn on level 2 to have efficient healing. Daytime is over. Moon Juice will replenish. We don't have the upgrade though. It's a bit unfortunate. Kaho had to invest into army now. Maybe there was a chance before. Kaho trying to move back into position. The last time that he was online, it's been a long time ago. Destroyers have mana again. Triple invuln for Happy. Triple orb on Kaho. This time I don't see a GNL bear. Now he's going for the super well upgrade. Maybe a little bit too late. Nuke is hard on Happy. Of course, wants to burn through his mana as fast as possible. Abomination going down. Still no Demon Hunter 5. That's such a pain of existence here. Did this Moonwell juice come back fast enough? So far, Happy is slaughtering in this fight. The triple orb is not doing the work it's supposed to do. Mass destroyers. No crows. No hippos. There is better solutions than just simply Dryads and Heroes, but Kaho doesn't have them. Maybe he thought there is no chance. Maybe he thought it's not worth it. Naga almost dead. Potom almost dead. The Potom saves the Naga, but sacrifices herself for the greater good. Happy slaughters the fight. Absolutely no chance. And I feel like there were a couple of flaws here. Now he's level 5, of course. but it is too little, too late. Is it really worth it to invest into Coil Nova, to invest into Triple Circlet when you don't have Abolished Magic, when you don't have Moonwell upgrades? Hello viewer. You are watching the Dolphin Warcraft Super League, an amazing tournament with 200 matches over 2 months where 15 players are competing for $28,000. To be able to broadcast this, we had to acquire the broadcasting rights from the sponsor and organizer. We gladly did this because it's peak content and just an amazing competition. We had to pay from our own pockets though, and if you like what we do and if you like that we bring you the games free of charge, then you can help us make it worth it. At backtowarcraft.com/support, you find all the ways to support it, whether that's a Twitch sub or a YouTube membership or a dono or a Patreon, or just grab a little bit of our merch in the stream description. Thank you for your attention, and now have fun with the games. DK, Demon Hunter. We've seen a bit of Warden play, but this is the most effective one. Then again, the question for Happy, fast expansion or not? We have no ghoul pulled so far. This is how Happy destroyed Kaho in Don't Force Me Cup. Any Stealers. Happy gets the Shadow Priest. Nice little snipe. Would love to have the Dispel, but Kaho didn't go for the Mercenary anyway. But it helps a little with pressure on Wisps. Ooh. You don't want to lose them for free. I love that Happy play. Demon Hunter Claws +8. We'll be able to punish Acolyte. And maybe even the Shadow Priest. Damage done, but repair is enough as the creeps disappear. And now you can turn your attention to the trees and heal up for free. On the other side, Happy is skipping the mercenary camp, goes straight for the expo, trying to be fast and efficient. And then the next question is counter expansion. We can answer that with a yes. The question afterwards is, will Happy play the 4 ghoul pull? I don't see that yet. Oh, 2 isn't enough. This is something that Happy did for years, like constantly and immediately attack this. Currently he's waiting. Demon Hunter inventory is amazing already. But he can't convert it to kills just yet. Which of course points to pretty excellent unit control by Happy. This is the push then. 2, 3, 4 ghouls and a staff. We're ready. Can Kaho hold this? He has the Berserker ready. He got the Wisp ready. But Happy pre-spreads the skeletons so it doesn't do too much. Demon Hunter is out of position. Oh, he's so far out of position. Won't be a help in this defense. How many? I think the question is, how many ghouls can you kill? The Berserker is doing a fine job, so it's not that much damage actually. Kaho has the piercing damage uptime, almost going for a surround here, cheeky, and Happy's pushed it nothing really. Trying to double down with yet another Shadow Priest to also prevent the free healing. Can he keep him trapped? Happy has dust though. Demon Hunter is here, no boots. Will be tough to run him down. And this is something that we've seen before as well. Cow skipping boots. But Expo is up. That is an accomplishment in itself for Kaho. Some ghouls killed, some ghouls very hurt. Of course, it never makes a difference if a ghoul is hurt or not, because they can heal for free in the base. Isn't that nice? And we call the boys again. 5 this time. We still have to traverse the tree over. We still have to creep this. Happy is a bit further away. Catches some mana burn, so not too many coils. Oh. Lots of staff plays by Happy early on. But Happy's Expo is up. Sells a lot of items. Buys a lot of items. Double Gloves of Haste now. And a Claw +8. That is super expensive. But he knows if he wins here, it goes via a strong lich. Boots time? Boots time. As well as Circlet time. Found a ring +3 as well. I love that item on a demon. Both inventories will be stacked to the gills. And this expo just needs a little bit more time. Demon Hunter is level 3. I think this is an excellent situation for Kaho so far. Ooh, do you have the damage really? No staff on Kaho, but the graveyard? Delayed. Now, will he be forced into a town portal? This is something that we've seen on Autumn Leaves already. Dive into the base. Happy can't get the body block in for a full surround, so you're just stepping out of there. Little sloppy by Happy, actually, for his standards. And was there no cancel on the graveyard? That's 215 gold. And so far, is this like as close to a perfect game as you can get? Like obviously you'd love to have more ghoul kills when they are so low already. But level 3, expo up, tech done, lore's uncontested, keeping Happy busy in the base, preventing him from being level 3. But you know what? Hold your horses. I have seen level 5 versus level 2 in favor of the Night Elf. Still Happy converted it into a win. Don't push the horses. Tell that to Happy. Apparently he doesn't like the horses. Maybe bad experience with horse ladies. I feel you, Demi. Nicely taking the Murlocs away. I keep saying this. Murloc camps always easy to creep with immolation. But he couldn't stop the expo even once. So double ripped, double slaughterhouse. Now rushing tier 3 as fast as he can.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have Ultra Vision, which is nice. Chop is coming up, which is nice. And Kaho surely makes it an effort to use his map control via crowd control to steal as much XP as possible. This could lead to a situation where Happy doesn't have much to creep. The merchant is gone. The marketplace is gone. It's going for the next unique spot, which with the Demon Hunter you can creep everything. 2 green spot, or the Murloc camp as well. I like this play. If this doesn't take too many units now. But thanks to the pull and the big damage, the majority of XP goes to Kaho once again. Is Happy ready? Level 4, we don't have a staff, but also no follow-up coil. Happy is level 3. He has a Mana Potion. Hopefully he checked that inventory. Now he knows. Only archers though. Reduces creep speed. Adds, of course, to the XP account. But was that worth a Mana Potion? Not sure. Level 3 Naga is incredible. The inventory of the Naga is incredible. The inventory of the Demon Hunter is also incredible. Bottom third very early. Wow, super early. I don't know how I like that Kaho is not playing with the staff.
Player's forces
Like,
are
at all. Either staff. Maybe waiting for Potom at the moment to distribute the items a little bit. And then Potom can bring the first stack of items. But it is a little bit of an old story here. 4 production buildings versus 2. Kaho is extremely rich. This will even out when he invests even more into items. But how are you supposed to hold up in production versus 4 production buildings? Well, by going double shop, apparently. So 3 orbs is around 1,000 gold. Double staff is another 300. And then you burn through your bank already. An Invo Potion would be nice, of course. Lich is far away from 3. DK gets Sobi Mask. Nice. It is, of course, not that easy to level a hero up to 5 when you have triple hero. As then XP is shared by 3, not by 2. Maybe the early Potom is a reaction to that high level Demon Hunter already, and he's confident that he can still get to level 5. Oh, evasion, I like versus Night Elf. We still don't have this spell. I think that's a mistake.
Player's forces are under attack.
I know Lumber was low. But no Dispel versus Frost Armor. It can't be right. Happy's big push. 15 food lead. Double orb 1 staff. Kaho is out on the map. We'll have to respond with the TP. Maybe that is already enough. Now Abolish is coming. 20 seconds though. Kaho not supply block, but losing some moon wells for free. Somewhat of a defensive TP, but that's an invite for Happy. Nova on the Bears, Fog Lightning going through, and everything you staff is ending right in the battlefield once again. Wisp not detonated, the standing there. Oh, Kaho, you're getting slaughtered, my dude. This is not good at all. He is dying with 1,500 gold in the bank. Stemming against the defeat now. The weight of the world on the shoulder on the Demon Hunter. But I feel like I've casted such a game 500 times. Demon about to die. Heal potion though. Nice. Oh, I'm falling. Kaho is somewhat alive. But is he really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Absolutely demolished. Look at the graph, dude. I realize that having a lot of lumber is not that easy when there's no shredder on the map. But can somebody explain to me how this is supposed to work with 4 production buildings versus 2? Naga saved into an invul. Demon Hunter is still getting some kills. Oh, that was big kills for Kaho. He has 2,000 gold. No way, dude. Invo Potion on the DK. That's level 5. He got 2,000 gold! And there's still a chance. Any potions? Oh, maybe they're out of stock. We don't know yet. Destroyers do basically 0 damage. But Disease Cloud is. Actually, not that much. Totem dies as well. And that's game. That was not on the level as the game 1. Game 1 was really good. Really good. Time to turn this around, Kaho. How can you be so great against literally everyone except Happy? That is what's missing for Kaho. Well, against 40, he also got a bit outplayed. Pray for Kaho, everybody. Pray for Kaho. He starts with extra HP. He starts with extra damage. He starts with a free level 2. I really thought starting into today that this would be the breakout performance by Kaho. Just by how well he played before.
Players' forces are under attack.
But maybe there is a mental block versus Happy. And you know what? It would be understandable. Immolation Mana Burn Harass once again. Doesn't want to let Happy unfold. He did see its attack. Alright. Then it's gonna be a very different game.
A player's forces are under
Love to see the
attack.
boots on the demon. Pressure play. Conservative with the mana. He was spamming mana burn before. Good ghoul positioning. Great ghoul movement by Happy. Perfect save so far as the archers joined a little bit late. Interesting how a map can decide levels, right? Like, I mean, it's a bit of an obvious thing. But on some maps, the Demon Hunter just runs away with levels. Where sometimes he has an entire level advantage or more. And sometimes you have a situation like this where everything's even. Depends, of course, on the efficiency of the Ancient War Creep first and foremost. Hunter's Hall lines up perfectly. So is the Graveyard. Calm before the storm. Very even to... very even to... game 1 so far. He's chasing so long after that illusion. I mean, you want to take Happy's eyes off the map, I get that. But the mana burns, worth it? I don't know. Now he doesn't have mana for the mana burns. Still gets it. Scroll of the Beast. Very unfortunate item drop for him. Could have been good. I understand hunting for these consumables. Merch is awesome. Love to see that, Vesti. Glad you like it. Demon Hunter not level 3 is a problem. But I like the hunt for potions. This is what Labby did yesterday as well. Hunt the potions and take them away from Happy's inventory. Unfortunately, Very bad items here. The lottery didn't help him. Now the Naga's being caught. Happy no Frost Armor enabled. Atypically. No TP for Kaho. Salvaging the situation nicely though, without a big ambush. The Wisp detonates are nice. The positioning is great, but here on archers, don't want to lose that damage output that early. You still need to creep. Great exchange for Happy in the mid game. Keep the demon in check. Slow him down. And keep the Fiend safe. That is, of course, on purpose. Again, we're rushing tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
But let's be honest, Happy maneuvered himself into a wonderful position. Inch away from level 3. Boom, there you go. Gets the flute! You gotta rely on an incredible Demon Hunter. Rune Braces, maybe. There you go! There you go! That's why they call me the Prophet. 33% damage mitigation from spells and magic. This is what enables a strong, strong Demon Hunter. This is what we need. Happy's macro is pretty much perfect. Lich, Frenzy, Destros, and then we look if we can push. Kaho is already scouting if this natural is crept. He sees there's still creeps. Nice. So he has some time. Ultra Vision up, Master Training coming. We need Orbs and Staffs and Potions. Gloves of Haste, not ideal. Demon Hunter has been tankier before.
A player's forces are under attack.
The moment in the game where Nightelf needs a lot of resources. Especially gold. He should have gotten a bit of gold, right? Due to the 2 consumables. We have a staff this time. It's not dramatic. And he got level 3 also on both heroes. That's good. The Potom is very much delayed this time in favor of an Expo. Loss +8. More damage is always nice. We're looking at the 6th Acolyte for Happy. Both players go for a tier 3 expansion. And we're contesting red spot now, are we? Happy with the creep jack? With lots of ghouls here. Gotta retreat. The Magnetor Reaver. Huge XP. And one of the best items on the map. So far, we don't need Abolish Magic. I won't criticize that. Lich is far away from 2. But don't forget about it. Both stay at 50. Lich getting pummeled. Demon Hunter would love to work on the mana bars. They're filled to the brim. Oh, careful, buddy. That's a way to burn mana. And if the red spot isn't available, we go for the mercenary camp. Kaho can't really do much. He can't risk too much. We don't have a staff yet. We don't have an orb yet. Kaho's not fight ready. Happy is. I like the pickups though. Kingdom for a rejuve. Dude, this Magnetor Reaver has thrown a lot of bolt this game. Well, that Reaver hates Happy. Well, Happy wants his ham. Expo up on both sides. How breaking upkeep a lot faster. But he has no backpack. How is he supposed to get staff and orb? How is he supposed to be competitive in this exchange? He doesn't get anything here really. Backpack would have been incredible. He had the resources and he can't fight this. There's no way. Oh my god, he goes for invul and heal scroll. I don't see a way to win this. Usually you come via items. This is what enables you. Kaho, prove me wrong, mate. Prove me wrong. Supply even. We rotate out of ghouls quickly and kill them quickly. If the heroes don't fall here and we can disengage, there might still be a chance. But the bears are extinct. Kaho is at 40. And it's once again only the Demon Hunter. Love the destroyer position to negate any attempts of rejuvenation. How was this supposed to work? We have an orb. Happy gets the bounty with the claw plus 12. He will appreciate that, as he always appreciates damage. Kaho's still in this, man. Kaho is still in this.
A player's forces are under
We get Abolish, as now he knows that Lich is level 2. And Frost Armor is a thing. I like that timing. We run for the shop. Demon will get an invuln. What's the army comp? 3 bears, 5 dryads. Can Kaho bring this to a game 4? Will it be 6 points for Happy? That's the question here. The Runed Bracers might be a big help. But level-wise, look at that DK. Thrones above everything else. Bottom, you need to be incredibly defensive. And we play the same game again. A couple of easy kills would go a long way. Or free kills, basically. Kaho needs, like, this one success moment. The snowflake that starts the avalanche. Oh, Kaho realizes Happy is busy here. Goes for the expo, staffs in, has a TP, but the bears are trailing behind, far behind. There is no chance to do any structural damage here. He can't commit. Going for Acolytes only, now fighting under the Narrow. As long as he can get some kills, it's a Dryad for a Fiend. That's the Lich level 3. Second Dryad saved. And he gets a little bit ahead in economy.
forces are under attack.
Happy is back at the red spot. Quick re-engage, but Happy gets both red spots. That is unpreventable. Not a useful item for him as the DK wants to be far back. That's gold. Or better items. I don't really see how Kaho is challenging Happy here. It's very formulaic. It's very by the book. And usually you don't get happy if you play by the book. Very solid destroyer positioning here. Disease Cloud isn't ready. This Abomination not scary yet. Fork Lightning right clicks opener, but no evasion makes the DH rather squishy. Fiend's falling, but it's level 5 versus level 3 first hero. Ain't that fascinating? Demon saved into the invul one last time. Would love to see a rejuvenation, but I don't think we have a bear ready here. They're all going extinct. Level 4 finally staffed out now. Kaho is fighting. It's brave, but it's also useless. There's no chance. The staff is interrupted by a Dryad nuke, and Happy doing happy things in Undead versus Night Elf.
A player's forces are under
Wipes the floor with Kaho on map 2 and 3.
town is under siege.
As impressed as I am by Kaho in his matchup versus Human and Orc and Mirror, that ain't it. That ain't it. The Naga died. Okay. I think the bottom got the kill. But it's over anyway. Happy wins 3-0. Recovers from yesterday's defeat. Getting far ahead in the efficiency ranking once again. Kaho might be Wonder Boy, but Happy is Kryptonite. That was a lot of hype. Judging from standings and positions and potential. But a hurt Happy is the scariest Happy. 3 points. The second 3-0 today. And yeah, very disappointing performance by Kaho once again. I'm not like, of course, I'm kind of known now as this Night Elf hater guy with the FCK ELF merch.